You know, this stupid ass fucking shit that people say. Legitimately. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to do that too. Boink. I'm going to go ahead and show that. Then we're going to come over here. Hey, what's up, Underground? Oops, not what I wanted to do. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Morning, Yeep. How you doing? Oh, the messages that I would love to show you guys, and I wish that I was able to like actually put it up on the fucking screen. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, we're just dealing with trolls as always. You know, I sit there and I put up an open fucking panel, right? Tell him if he's got shit to say to me, why doesn't he fucking join up on the panel? And then he fucking runs and hides. No, I'm too scared. I did. Troll, literally. That's why the status is what it is. Haters gonna hate. Got something to say? Fucking join the panel. Oh, someone from Seattle who's just a fucking punk ass heroin junkie says he has a job. Wants to sit there and tell me that I'm not a full-time streamer on Twitch, and yet, oh, he's a scared little bitch. Scared little bitch. Scared little bitch. Ooh. I love it when they run and fucking hide. I love it. You want to know why? Because it proves a fucking point. This person ain't nothing but a fucking bitch. He's nothing but a fucking heroin junkie. He's sitting there. He probably is. He probably is. But he says he's at work. Motherfucker's a fucking junkie. He doesn't have a fucking job. He's still living on the fucking streets. I know plenty of people who are up in Seattle that I had to deal with that are still on the fucking streets. There's a couple of them that decided to grow their wings and prosper in other areas. I give those people props, you know. So yeah, I told him, I said, join up, bitch. And then I get the message of shut up, and then he blocks me. Let's see. Let's go to his profile. Let's see if it'll even load up his profile. I mean, the guy's nothing but a all talk, no show. All talk, no show. He's supposedly working and he has the time to be able to go to his Facebook profile to block me. That's hysterical. That is fucking hysterical. But yeah, no, if he's watching right now, if he is, he's too much of a fucking bitch to join up on the panel. Let's see. You know, if he's watching, join the panel. If you are gonna hate me and say all of this shit over the chat, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, I don't fucking care. If you want to talk shit about me, and if you want to try and troll me and say shit over the fucking keyboard, go ahead, come on up on panel, air your grievances on why when you woke up this morning, I decided to just randomly piss in your cereal. You know, I don't know what else to say, you know. Because what's funny is that how it all started, right? He sat there and told me that I sent him a fucking message first. Why would I be messaging a fucking heroin junkie? Why? There's no point in me messaging a goddamn fucking heroin junkie. There's not. And the first messages that I have received from him today, actually Sunday at 8:48 p.m. I didn't even realize that I had these messages. He says, whoa, for one thing, I never jumped you. And for another thing, I'm not going to talk shit on Facebook. I have no idea what you were talking about or what drove you to write that message. But I promise you one thing. If I ever lay eyes on you again, be ready because we will be going heads up. I don't give a fuck who you're with or what you're doing. I'm going to beat your ass. And I won't be jumping you. You and I both know that I am more than capable of fucking you up by myself. We both also know that you would never have the balls to say something like that to my face, feeling real big on the other side of the phone screen. LOL, full-time streamer my ass. Those were the very first messages that I received from this person as of yesterday. I never fucking sent any messages to him. And, oh, here, people will be like, oh, yeah, where's the proof? Where's the proof, right? Okay, here. Here's the proof right here. Go all the way up to the top of that message. Oh, yeah, if you guys want his name, there it is right there. And then, like I said, the very first fucking message. Very first fucking message. What's even more hysterical is if I were to sit here and if I were to send my daughter's mother the link to the panel to tell her to, you know, if she wants to come on up on the panel, she would more than likely do it. But yeah, no, underground. You're completely right. Has she ever been on panel before? You should try to get her on. No, she has never been on panel before. And I highly doubt that she would fucking come up on the panel. Oh, thunderstorms actually were quite nice. It was nice and honestly peaceful to listen to. You know, we had a couple big flashes here, a couple big booms. You know, but that's just your average thunderstorm here in the South. Party City sells a green screen colored plastic tablecloth. The only problem with that is that they're too thin. Because if I were to put that up on the wall, the purple behind would show up. And so, I mean, with the let's do something real quick. Let's see, green screen. I mean, if I were to turn on the green screen, you know, I mean, it works kind of. Let's go up to 75. You know, like it doesn't, it works, but it doesn't. I'd have to be like a fucking traffic cone. See? And then the left side of it is, you see what I mean? Hi. Let's see. This one's actually kind of, hold on, let's see. The skull's eating my hand. No. Yeah, I literally have to be a traffic cone if I want any of that to work. Let's see. Oh, how are we doing with I don't even know. How are we doing with not too bad.
As soon as this pandemic is
what
over,
in the
I want you to come celebrate with them all and me at our house. Gee, you know what it's like to die inside?
Yeah, you're feeling that right now.
Certainly familiar with that feeling.
As I'm showing you an image of your lover.
And so did everybody else in this Reddit. Watch people dying inside. Fast food 2.0.
Oh God, I don't like those kind of videos. Oh. But yeah, I'll wait though, you know, like the title says itself. You know. Hold on, excuse me real quick. There we go. That is literally why. If you want my honesty, I'm getting sick and tired of people hiding behind the keyboard. Actually. Okay, let's see. Doink. Let's see. Check in video camera. See camera. Multitasking. Well, I'm making a post real quick, so I do apologize. Ah, that's why. Okay. Well, hello, sir.
I can absolutely prove that you're not a full-time streamer on Twitch. And I
How
can
so?
absolutely prove that 95% of the people on Twitch are not full-time streamers.
Let's see. I can name 5 people that are full-time streamers.
Okay, in order to be full-time at a job, you must have 2 consecutive weeks or more of 40 hours of work that week at that job. Do you have 2 consecutive weeks in a row of 40 hours of streaming?
I stream every month on average about 300 hours on average.
Boy, you need a hobby.
That's a good one, sir. I applaud you. I applaud you. I love it.
You need a hobby.
I do. It's skating if it's ever fucking nice out.
Okay, you need to move to a better weathered area.
No, I am in a better weathered area. Let's see. 30-day performance from April 11th to May 10th, 308.39 hours. Channel analytics. I don't know why I'm coming over to here, but where are my hours?
Now, actually, that might work underground if he has that cloth up that he has now, and then puts that green plastic tablecloth over it. It would stop the light from shining through, and you get more effect on the OBS.
Okay,
So that might work. You know.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that too, because I was just like, well, if I hold up one of those thin green sheets, the purple's going to come through, and then I'm sitting there thinking, why would I take down the green? Leave it up there, you know. And then what I can also do, those tablecloths, I can stack them up to where there's no purple showing.
And guys, just to show you, it really doesn't matter what color green you have. Like you see behind me, I got 3 different colors of green. I got a dark green, a medium green, and a really light green. Okay. The main thing is your lighting.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Even if you have like a dark forest green for hunters or something, you can still use it if you have adequate lighting.
Yeah, that's what I noticed with yours, because that dark green fabric, it literally looks the same color as this right here, but the only difference is that you have God knows how many lights. You're
literally
just
one.
Really? What is it? What kind is it? I want to see. Oh, okay. I need one of those. Wait, is that a? Oh, that is. Okay, I know what that is.
But I got a white piece of paper on my ceiling too. See that white piece of paper up there?
Yep.
That's all it's shining on, just so it's not directly on me.
That's actually what I'm needing to come above. You know, like where my area is. You know, like a white sheet, and that's what I was telling the wife about. And she's like, "Well, how high would you have it in?" And I said, "I can pin it up to the ceiling."
Yeah.
And then have it come over and then down behind my TV. So then there's just that extra white there.
Yeah.
Either that or just pin it.
And here's what I'm talking about with the forest green, guys. There's forest green in this room that I'm green screening. So that's a really dark green up there. That's duct tape. Forest green duct tape.
Yeah, that's darker than mine.
And yet even next to this light color, you can just get rid of it.
And when you're doing your green screen, how you have it up to 100, don't you?
No. Let's see. I have my green screens saturation set at about 45.
Okay. Yeah, because for me, for the saturation, yeah, like you said, it's lights. You know, definitely the lighting. You know, because I have mine all the way up to 75.
And yes, it's a floodlight, but it's only a 60-watt bulb.
Yeah, see, like this right here. This right here is up to 75.
Okay.
On the fade, you know, but if I were to get, like you guys said, like that green fabric from like the dollar store or something, that tablecloth, you know, I'd probably be able to fix it.
And the color you wear too. I mean, you can't wear like a light green shirt green screening, you know what I'm saying? Or or like some kind of aqua blue or something, because it'll just go away.
Yeah, no, I don't want it. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool just to see like a floating head here, you know, going, "What's up, guys?"
I put the coverings on the couch and I have a green hoodie that I've done streams in, and it's just my head bopping around. You see my collar and my head.
Yeah. Oh, so I ended up posting a screenshot of the very first messages that I got from this David character. And I sat there and I said, "Love waking up to this kind of BS. If you hate me for God only knows why, be a fucking adult and just remove me. This crap needs to stop. Got something to say? Have any grievances you want to get off your chest? I'm live on YouTube right now. Come join the panel."
There you go.
You know, it's, I mean, I'm getting sick and tired of, you know, the people coming into the chat and just talking mad shit, you know, but it's life. You gotta roll with the punches, you know, but then there's times to where it just gets like to the extreme that I'm getting emails from people saying that they're going to go and piss on my father's grave.
Well, I figured the problem out. You said the guy's name was David, right?
Oh, this troll.
Okay. Well, the thing is, the people with the name David, their name is from biblical roots meaning beloved, also known as stupid troll fucks. So, you know, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Anybody
like,
named
yeah, like I've never sent this person a single message, like ever, because I don't want to deal with people like him.
Dude, I had somebody I never even communicated with and didn't even know they were in our community, and they were a troll, and actually called the state of Illinois and started an investigation on me through my work comp.
Oh shit.
Dude, I had private investigators come to my house, interviewing me, interviewing my family, interviewing my neighbors because of a fucking troll.
Jesus.
And I'd never even met the motherfucker. I know who he is, but I've never met him.
Yeah. See, it's just like with me that of something that I'm dealing with is that there's this supposed predator, a sexual predator watch website, and one of my trolls actually put me up there.
Oh, it's because of the hat, isn't it?
Literally wearing this sweatshirt, this hat, this headset.
Well,
So I ended up calling JPD and I said, hey, I need an officer out here. And they're like, what's going on? And I informed them, and the desk and dispatch was just like, hold on, let me pass you over to the desk sergeant first to see if it warrants having an officer coming out to your apartment. I said, that's fine.
now,
I brought it up with the sergeant, and he's like, dude, he's like, hold on, Christian, right? Okay, here, let me look. Dude, really, the only thing the only big thing that you have on your record is a warrant out of Des Moines, Washington that's non-extraditable. He's like the trolls are, and even the desk sergeant sat there and told me over the phone, he's like, the trolls are just trying to get to you.
Yeah, but that is an absolute defamation of character, ruining your reputation. And if a cop sees that, checking the standard list and then ends up pulling you over, could change the whole factor of that stop.
Mm-hmm.
The cops may not be able to do anything, but your fucking lawyer sure as hell can.
Yep.
That's bullshit. That's absolute clear defamation of character. 100%. That is what it is designed for.
Yep. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, the only thing that I could have thought at the time to do about it was to call JPD and see what they had to say.
No, call a lawyer, have them file charges against the person, and have them file charges against whatever site that it is. Because that site didn't verify. You know what I'm
true.
saying? And that's their job. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then, because you don't know who the person is, all you have is a YouTube or a screen name or whatever.
It came through. Actually, I think I'd be able to pull it up in my email. Actually, it's just
either way, it doesn't matter because your lawyer can file a petition to that company to get whoever posted that.
True.
And then they will have their name and affiliate through that. Use the law to your advantage. It is there to ruin you. Use it to your advantage.
Yep.
Laws are not there to protect you. Laws are there to govern and punish you.
That is true.
So if you use the laws the right way, they will work for you. And that's the only time they will. Because every other time they work against you.
Yep. I don't even, what is this? May have to check my other phone. Oh, you remember yesterday how I was looking for my other phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, the wife found it while she was walking to work or going down to catch the bus.
What?
Yeah, it was right outside.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it's like
Yeah,
I walk down the block because I'm like, how the fuck?
No, it was where I dropped it at was actually right next to one of the bushes that are just right outside of our building.
Yeah.
I went and looked. I went and looked for it. God, it took me like 2 hours. I was looking outside for it. Didn't find it. Wife was walking to the bus to go to work. Oh, hey, babe, guess what I found? I found your phone. And I'm like, oh my God, does it still work? And she's like, yeah, it turns on and everything. I'm like, oh, thank God. Because I have pictures on that phone that I don't on this one.
Man, see, the women I know would have been like, I'll sell it back to you for half price. What? It's my goddamn phone.
Right.
Yeah, but half price to me, you're saving half price at the store.
Right.
Fuck that. Give me my damn phone.
Yeah, I'll have to wait until she gets off of work, which it's not, I don't care, I just know that my fucking phone's okay. Let's see, where did it go?
So yeah, that was a good time last night.
That was. That last night was fun, actually.
And I hate shutting it down at midnight sometimes because I'm having such a good time, but I really try and stick to about 2 hours and that's it.
Yeah, I need to kind of cut back on my streaming to YouTube because I fucking do 2-3 hour streams from time to time, or my sleep streams.
If you got nothing else to do, what's the, I mean,
Yeah. That sounds like a metal pipe.
no, glass.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, wow. A chillum.
Yeah, double barrel chillum.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
This is oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, my buddy picks them up for me for like $5-10 a piece. For like if we're ever going somewhere, he's like, "Yeah, I'll get 2 new ones." I'm like, "Okay," so I just collect them.
Well, I mean, that's what I like about $5 pieces is they're cheap, they're inexpensive, you can still smoke out of them, and when they break, oh well.
Oh, have I ever shown you these at our dispensary now? Oh, that was not open. This one is. At our dispensary now, when you go to get weed, you can buy 1/3 of a gram that's already packed in a chillum for on the go. Check these out.
Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Right? Got a plug. It's already packed. It's a full-size chillum.
That's cool, dude.
$10.
I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, I've been having my buddy pick these up for me on occasion. Like once every other week, he'll pick me up a couple. And I figure once I smoke it, clean them, I'll peel the tag off and do YouTube giveaways with them.
There you go.
Not like I need 50 chillums sitting here.
This is my pipe that I use from time to time.
Stone?
No, this is glass.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one was given to me by my uncle. He actually made this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's actually got a lathe that he owns. It's in his garage that he makes bongs with.
Very.
My uncle, he's a glass blower, self-taught, self-learned, never went to school for it. And supposedly, I think he was saying this week he's going to be in Vegas at this glass exhibit. I'm not entirely sure what it was called, but
that's cool. I've never blown glass. I've worked in wood, concrete, stone, never glass, clay, never glass.
I got the last clay item that my mother still has it. I ended up making back in middle school. I ended up making a clay cup that was about yay tall. And I gave it to my mom for a Mother's Day gift one year. And I think she still has it. I'm not sure.
I'd love to work in stone, but like if you get like a stone block that's like 8 foot tall, 4 foot by 4 foot wide, it could cost you upwards of anywhere $9,000 to $15,000 depending on the stone.
Yeah.
So I'm really gonna fuck with some people's minds because I want to like buy some land somewhere, like southern Colorado area where it's real rocky and the table's not really high, and just start digging so I can cut me out a slab of stone.
Right.
All the neighbors gonna drive by. What the fuck is he doing? I just want the stone. Leave me alone.
Right.
I could spend a year chiseling on some rock just to see what I come up with.
Right. Oh, my sleep schedule has been all sorts of fucked recently.
That's what happens when you're depressed and have nothing to do and no reason to get up.
It's not really that. It's because of my medication that I'm on.
What do they got you?
They did have me on olanzapine and benztropine for my mood, and now they have me on Abilify. Oh, what's the other? Abilify and my doctor still has me on Effexor because the Effexor has been working wonders. Where the fuck is it?
The Effexor is a mood enhancer. That one I know.
Yeah, I'm on Abilify now. Though is one of them, and then the other one is like I had the name of it. I'm on too many meds.
I was like
There
that
it is.
for a long time, dude.
Aderix, hydroxy, HCl, 25 milligrams once a day. Take one tablet by mouth at bedtime as needed for sleep and for anxiety. May cause drowsiness. Alcohol and marijuana may intensify this effect. Yeah!
Score! You got a good one.
I know, right? I mean, because mind you, when it says it may cause drowsiness or dizziness. Okay, well, I'm a cannabis consumer. I'm a medical patient. You're gonna sit there and tell me that marijuana may intensify this effect? Fuck it, let's go to bed sooner.
You know, that's absolutely amazing that you said on your prescription label bottle, alcohol and marijuana.
It says it.
Okay, because for years, it says do not take with alcohol. Alcohol may intensify effects. Nobody ever said anything about no marijuana. Now,
Yeah.
in the past 5 years, you're seeing it on medical labelings. You're seeing it in grocery stores. No THC within product. You see,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just fucking amazed.
Oh, same. Like, because talking about, the prescriptions of. Oh, actually, I have one right here. Do not drink alcoholic beverages when using this medication, and that's for my Desmo.
And that's all you ever used to see.
Yeah, it would be it would either be do not drink any alcohol when taking this medication, or drinking alcohol may intensify the effects of this medication. Be careful when operating a motor vehicle or heavy machinery. That's what we all used to see. I remember just seeing the alcohol, nothing about pot.
And I thought it was a miracle. Here in Illinois, they have blunt wraps. I mean, everywhere they got blunt wraps. But here in Illinois, everything used to be labeled for tobacco use only, right?
Yep. Same with the bongs, the bubblers.
Now in Illinois, they're labeled not for tobacco use. Yes! We're winning. They're directly labeled, like you go to the head shop, like at regular gas stations they don't have them, but like at the head shop, some of the brands they get straight up are labeled not for tobacco use.
I actually seen down at Vapor Maven. It's a head shop right down the street from me. And I could walk in smelling like pot, and mind you, it's only medically legal here. I could be smelling like some dank ass bud, and I'd walk in, and the worker would be like, "Dude, that smells good." And he'd be like, "What strain you smoking?" Like I've bought pieces from that head shop, and that would usually go like. This right here, this ash catcher was going for $25. I paid $10 for it.
Oh wow, not bad.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing today? What's your thing today? What are you doing?
Here in a little while. I was live on Twitch for a little bit already playing Rocket League, but I shut down because I'm like, why don't we go live on YouTube because I'm bored and I can't figure out what to play.
Yeah.
Here in I want to say in like the next 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to be heading over to the wife's work.
Go get that phone.
No, it's so then I can pick up her pay card so I can run up to the store to get the rent check.
Ah, okay. What up, Rocky Mountain?
What's up, Rocky?
No, I'm doing laundry today. That's my one thing today, laundry. I was going to go grocery shopping, but I need socks.
I may actually take a couple pairs of socks with me just to get it done down there.
Yeah, I restrict myself to one thing a day. Otherwise, by the end of the night, I'm just laying on the couch wishing I never woke up that day.
And actually, I will be right back. I got to use the restroom real quick.
I'm taking over.
You are.
I'm taking over ReaperDen's channel. This is now the Dog Pound 2.0.7351892. Remember that? There will be tests later. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today, guys. What are you guys out there in the world doing? I got laundry going. That's pretty much all I'm doing today. Thought about making myself lunch, but after the second trip up the flight of stairs, I was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. But I am smoking some medication, and what am I smoking on? I am smoking on some White Widow crossed with Goji, OG Goji. And it's not bad. The White Widows gives you a little bit of calmingness to it, but the Goji Cross kind of gives you like this uplifting awake feeling. So you get the nice body buzz without being tired. So I'm really enjoying this strain. Rocky Mountain's going grocery shopping. You know, I thought about it, Rocky Mountain, but it started raining this morning, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to get the mobility cart out in the rain and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll do that tomorrow. Hopefully it won't rain tomorrow. Wait,
Hopefully it won't.
he's back. Shh.
Who is talking shit about me? No.
Not me. Never me. Oh.
No, I know. But we probably got grocery shopping too to do today.
Yeah. Oh, buy the right foods when you go grocery shopping. I've learned this, guys. I am down almost 70 pounds in a year and a half, and I don't exercise. I physically can't exercise.
What's up, big boy?
The only thing I've done different is I started eating different, but I eat more. It's weird. Y'all got to start eating the right things.
And we've actually been
Hey, big white.
eating more steak and greens recently for us.
Yeah, good. Red meats are good for you. I don't care what the scientists say. Red meats are good for you, man.
And we also it's a once a month thing for us.
Yeah.
You know, we treat ourselves to Golden Corral once a month. All you can eat steak. Because whenever I go there, that's all I get. Medium rare steak, and then after that, maybe some mashed potatoes, or it would be Brussels sprouts.
Oh, Brussels sprouts are the bomb. I love me some nice buttered and garlic Brussels sprouts. Ooh.
You cook your Brussels sprouts in butter, don't you?
No.
No.
Oh, I boil them, not in a big pan of water. I just fill the water up so they're halfway up. I soft boil them, and then I saute them, and I cut them in half and saute them in butter in the pan. Sprinkle them with garlic. I don't cook the garlic into it. I just sprinkle it on and serve them.
See, that's like how my wife likes her Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
You know, it would literally be covered in butter, and oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah. I like doing the pan sear because when you boil Brussels sprouts or any vegetables, they get really soft and tend to get a tiny bit mushy if you overboil them. Yep. So I like doing the pan sear because it gives it that crispness back to it, you know.
Yeah, because you can still get that nice soggy texture to it, but you also get like you said, you do the pan fry and they freaking bring back the crispiness.
Yeah.
So I think it's like the only way I can eat Brussels sprouts is like that.
Poor dirt farmer, what's up? I boil mine with bacon. Yeah, pork fat rules, man.
I use bacon grease as sports drink. Holy shit.
Oh man, I don't know if you know him, Reaper, but I love Poor Dirt Farmer's channel. Him, Invictus Media, and Joe Cool. He's a local guy out here from Chicago and stuff. I love all them guys' channels. Just standing there, showing you what's going on with the camera and stuff. No news, no bullshit. This is what's happening. I love those guys.
Oh yeah, they're as real as real can be.
Hell yeah.
You know, they don't sugarcoat shit.
Nope.
Oh, they.
And actually, I haven't been getting notification. Let me go check that. Because I know the last thing I got a notification for, Poor Dirt Farmer had a panel.
Sorry, I'm checking on the kittens real quick.
Oh, that's fine. But I haven't seen anything from them. Every once in a while, you gotta like resubscribe and hit the bell buttons and shit like that, you know?
Yeah,
It's
YouTube's
annoying.
been doing that to a lot of people.
And it could happen like weekly, like randomly.
Yeah, see, and we're talking about Twitch. I'm sitting at 463 followers and 19 subscribers.
Damn.
My highest viewed day so far was at it was an average of a 5.6, and that was on Tuesday, April 20th. And the other one was a 5.0 on Saturday for average viewers. And so far in the last 10 days, I have made,
There we go.
I'm not a bad start, but $59. You know, and that's from ad revenue, subscriptions, bits cheered.
Okay, unsubscribe, subscribe, and re-hitting all bell notification.
Let's see, paid subs, $24. Well, 25 actually, rounded up. Gifted subs, $30. Ads, 88 cents. Cheering, $2.64.
Oh, you monetized?
Yep.
You're just wrong. How dare you make Google money?
Not Google, actually. I don't think Twitch is owned by Google. I think Twitch is owned by Amazon.
Oh, I was thinking YouTube.
No,
Twitch-
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not monetized.
Why are you giving Amazon money? Fuck Amazon. Really?
They be giving me money.
I wonder when that happened. When did Amazon buy Twitch?
I was watching a YouTube video on it. Fuck. Hold on.
It fixes everything. Yeah, it does. I'm telling you, pork fat rules, man.
Okay, when did...
So I know Google bought YouTube, Facebook bought Instagram. Yeah, it's another one. Get off Facebook, get off Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg is the fucking Antichrist.
Google backs out of a deal to buy Twitch Interactive for $1 billion over antitrust concerns. A few months later, Amazon buys Twitch for $970 million. As of 2015, Twitch has over 100 million monthly viewers and more than 11,000 official streaming partners.
Wow. Just wow. Yeah, you're right, Rocky Mountain. I've seen like video of people like having their phone on as they work and getting yelled at because they stopped for 2 minutes as they're reading a package or something. Man, them warehouses are just, it's like slave labor. They expect you to be a fucking robot, and God forbid you have to relieve your bladder because that's timed.
Yeah, I can attest to that because I've worked in 5, 6, 7 different styles of warehouses. One of them was actually very fun. It was UPS. I loved working for UPS.
And you're right, Big White. You got a broken arm, wrap some bacon around it. Make sure it's cooked bacon so you have something to snack on while you're in the emergency room waiting to see the doctor.
Mm-hmm. And don't you just love jobs that sit there and they tell you no use of cell phones while you're on the clock?
No,
And you're working one day and you see everybody else on their cell phone.
well, no, that I don't agree with. But like, I've ran a few businesses. I've managed a few businesses, and I was a dick to work for. I expected work. You know, I'm a hell of a boss, dude. I'm an asshole of a boss because I expect work and I expect the job done. If you have an excuse, go tell your fucking mama.
Amen to that.
Okay, I got a military mentality when it comes to work. Shit, I used to work 2 jobs just because I did, you know. And I was always like that. Like my time off, I was bored. We were out back chopping wood. You know what I'm saying? That cured the boredom. Yeah, excuses were a dime a dozen, and I already have my dime. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
I was a dick to work for, man.
Our warehouse finally allowed headphones. If you're working in a warehouse, though, and they do allow headphones, always keep one out of the ear. Always keep one out of the ear because you also got to pay attention to your surroundings, too. Because, I mean, Rocky Mountain High, I don't know what kind of warehouse you work in, you know, or if there's like forklifts, pallet jacks, electrical pallet jacks, scissor lifts, you know, you need to be able to hear those if you're working on an aisle and you're wearing headphones and you got both headphones in and there's a forklift coming down that aisle and they're honking to let people know, hey, coming down the aisle, you know, just so you guys know, that person wearing 2 headphones is more than likely going to turn around and walk right into the path of the forklift than a person who has only one earbud in.
And same thing for motorcycle helmets. I used to have a motorcycle helmet that the speakers were Bluetooth and you could hear them in your helmet, your music in your helmet. I literally went in and cut the wire on the side so I could still hear traffic and horns and shit, but I still had my music.
Yeah.
It's like even fucking playing gaming, man. I cannot, like, you got that headset on, dude, that would drive me nuts. I got a single earpiece.
Yeah.
I need to know my surround. I need to know if somebody's coming up behind me or somebody enters the room or even if somebody comes in my house. I need to hear that shit. That's just, man, that military mentality that it's just, I gotta know. I gotta know my surroundings.
You know, no, I can technically second that because my uncle, he's ex-military and he's also I don't know if he's what he's doing now, but he was a civilian worker working overseas in Iraq on the military strikers and, you know, all of that. But yeah, he would have the same thing. To this day that I know of, when he's gaming on his Xbox after work, it's always one off. Always.
And that's not just a military thing, but they do teach you and instill in you at all times be aware of your surroundings.
Yep.
And if you're in a sensory deprivation situation, you are not aware of your surroundings.
Yep, exactly.
And like I said, that's not just a military thing, but they do instill that in you. Yeah.
It's like one of the main things that they instill in you, as well as there was another one that they did too, but it slips my mind. I can't remember. But no, I mean, everywhere I worked, whether it was warehouse, fast food, stores, you know, I mean, there was places to where I worked at that said, yeah, you can, if you want to listen to your music, you can listen to your music. But I've never been that type of a worker.
Yeah.
If I'm in a warehouse, my phone is turned off, you know, or it's put up in my locker because I don't want to have that distraction. Because it's just like out in the real world, when if you're going to text and drive, an accident can happen just like that. Same thing in the warehouse. You just take your attention off of something for 2 seconds and something bad can happen.
Now, even in road work, when I worked out at the racetrack and we were doing road repair after hours, nobody was around, guaranteed no cars are on track, and half of the racetrack the lights are even off. Okay,
Yeah.
I still wouldn't let the guys put headphones or anything in, but I'd let them pull a vehicle up and turn the radio on as long as we could still communicate. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
See, that's the right way to go.
communication is key. And when you go into sensory deprivation zone, your communication is limited.
Yep. And that's why, why sometimes if you guys catch me either live here on YouTube or even over on my Twitch page, there's times to where
You hear something, you got to look.
exactly. There's times to where I'll sit there and go just to peek over to my door real quick, because because for me, I can have both headphones on and be okay. But also it's the volume level. If I'm playing Call of Duty and I also got music playing in the background, I need to have the music down at its lowest setting just to be able to hear the game.
And some things are like a freak out thing. Like my main experience wearing double headphones is back in the day listening to music or standing there with my friends. And for me, I can't get into the music as I feel their presence lurking behind me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta know what's up back there, man.
Yeah. What are you doing, Luca? But yeah, no, I have several family members who are in the military. I got the cousin who's in the Navy, and I asked him, "What's your rank?" And he's like, "I don't got a rank. I work for a fucking living."
That's right.
And when my great grandfather was actually buried, how old was I? I think it was before we moved from the Seattle area down to Missouri. I was about 18 or 19 years old when we buried my great grandfather, and he had a small military funeral. But my cousin, he went in his Navy blues, as in he has a Purple Heart. He has the Medal of Honor, his ribbons, everything on his jacket.
Yeah.
He went there like that. And there was 2 other Navy personnel, because it wasn't a 21 gun salute or nothing like that. It was just the American flag folding, the trumpet playing, He actually walked up to the female naval personnel, literally stood right in front of her. He stood at attention and he's like, "Salute." She immediately right up. And she did not leave that pose until he said it was okay. And then he looked at her and he did this exactly. He looked up to her head where her hat was at, slowly all the way down to her shoelaces. And he looked at her and said, "Fix your uniform."
Field inspection on the spot.
Mm-hmm. She was so pissed.
Hey,
but she couldn't argue though, because
it's a funeral. Proper's proper.
Yep, exactly. But not only that though, but he was her superior. Like I said, if you ask him what his rank is, he'll tell you, "I work for a fucking living. I don't have a rank."
There you go.
It's
Rocky Mountain, absolutely.
Things are hella weird though.
What do you mean?
Just life in general.
Oh, well, that's true. Absolutely true.
There's people nowadays that are your age, my age, and we're all there's an old saying. How does it go? "Oh, we all grew up watching South Park. How the fuck are we offended?"
No,
does that make sense? Yeah.
No, and The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm. Simpsons, Family Guy, Futurama, South Park.
I mean, motherfucker, in this day and age
Oh
of
my
political
God.
correctness, those shows were fucking bright stars, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this day and age of political correctness where you can't say this or you can't be that type of person. Fuck that. Those shows didn't give a shit.
Yeah. You can suck my balls, Mr. Garrison. I remember that episode.
Cartman.
Yeah, I remember the World of Warcraft movie that South Park did.
Oh, I don't remember that, but I remember the World of Warcraft movie. It was awesome.
Yes, that was a good movie. I loved it.
Yeah, right. Futurama was the bomb. Hell yeah.
Every night, every Friday, because I didn't have school on the weekend. As long as my homework was done, my studying was done by about dinner time on Friday, I was allowed to watch whatever the fuck I wanted to watch on TV. And guess what? It was usually watching Futurama, Simpsons, South Park, Family Guy,
And
American Dad,
I had to grow up with Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny and
Elmer Fudd.
Hey, Elmer Fudd was cool.
Oh hell yeah! Do you know why they removed them from the cartoons?
That because that dude's wife. You don't have Saturday morning cartoons because of Ted Turner's wife. That bitch.
Well, and also they removed Elmer Fudd because of his stutter. They Yosemite Sam. You remember him, the rootin' tootin' Yosemite Sam?
Yeah.
They removed him from the Looney Tunes cast back in the mid to late 90s because they thought that he was too aggressive and too violent. Yeah, they did the same with Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Thundercats were awesome. See, Big White's my age. The original Thundercats, they were the fucking bomb, man.
Sunday mornings. I will admit, Thundercats. If you remember the old Transformers cartoons.
Yep.
Oh god, you guys would definitely know. You remember when?
Oh man, I'm an 80s kid.
Yeah, no. Well, then you should remember when they came out with the Mario Brothers cartoon.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah, and it was only one season, I think.
18 episodes.
Yeah, I remember waking up every morning, going into my mom's bedroom, saying, "Mom, I'm turning on the TV." She's like, "Why?" And I said, "Mario."
And I always loved King Koopa because in the game, King Koopa looked like a cool, he looked like a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But in the game or in the cartoon, everything, I don't know, it was like a pastel color type shit and stuff. And King Koopa didn't look. He looked he was okay.
Yeah.
He looked evil.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain, the live action Mario movie. That I've seen it. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's a good movie. Big White says, "I loved Gumby." I remember Gumby.
Yeah. Oh, Voltron. Yes, Voltron. The lions. Give me the fucking lions, man.
I don't think I ever watched Voltron.
Oh my god, Voltron.
I don't think
your original Power Rangers, basically.
Oh, okay. So that was definitely before I was born.
It was a cartoon, but Voltron pretty much laid the pathwork for all those red, blue, green, and black, like the Power Ranger type shit with the certain colors all the time.
Yeah,
and fucking Voltron.
I remember growing up watching Power Rangers too. Oh, so much fun. Ninja Turtles.
I hated every 2 years it was a different Power Rangers with a different group of kids, and they found the same people to give them the same powers all the time. I'm like, really? The fuck?
Yeah, that's the one thing that I hated about the Power Rangers shows was every season they either cut the old cast and replaced everybody, or they added different colors. Like I remember, it was green, blue, pink, red, and black were the 5 original, and then all of a sudden white, gray, yellow, purple. Shit. What else?
Oh, see, we're the same age, we big white.
Yeah, the live action Mario movie. That one, I have to watch that one stoned if you want my honesty, but it's still a damn good movie.
Dude, okay, who is the main actors? God, the comedian who's that? Oh my God, I can't think of. I can picture their faces in my head. The guy that played Roger Rabbit, the detective in Roger Rabbit, he was Mario.
Oh yeah. Who was the detective in
I can't think of who Luigi was.
that was also a very good movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Jessica Rabbit. Whew.
Let's see. Eddie Valiant, Bob Hoskins.
Okay.
Roger Rabbit was Charles Fleischer.
Really?
Judge Doom was Christopher Floyd.
Huh.
I already knew that. Christopher Lloyd is he's a good actor.
Oh, Pee-wee's Playhouse isn't gay, dude. They had a floating magical head and a fucking donkey that smiled at you and would tap out yes or no. Dude, Pee-wee's Playhouse was like some magical shit, yo.
Hey, Hazel. Oh, how about this one? How about this one? You guys would definitely know this one. Not the mama. Not the mama.
Oh, dinosaurs.
Yes.
1987 to 1991, dinosaurs.
Yeah, I actually have seen several of the dinosaur episodes, but that's because growing up in the 90s, you even remember it was.
And again,
they were the same shows almost on a daily basis, you know, and they always did flashbacks. I think it was like a Flashback Fridays. I think on all the kids show networks, you know, they had different shows going at the same time.
The Dinosaurs is a remake of a European show that was almost the exact same thing from back in the really early 80s. It was like 1981 or something. It went off the air, started in the 70s. And it is actually an American remake of a European TV idea.
Yeah. I think I've heard something along those lines, but I can't remember where.
And I've never seen a European show. I just know that it's a remake of
it. Big White also says Alf.
Oh, you got to know Alf, dude. You got to know Alf.
I watched a couple episodes.
No cat in the neighborhood is safe if Alf is around.
Yeah. Oh, and if you want to talk also movies as well, I had Robin Williams in it. I mean, any movie Robin Williams was in was a fucking golden one.
Oh, yeah.
Flubber.
Flubber was good.
That was a good movie.
But I have seen the original black and white back in my day when, Flubber came out.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, yeah, there's like 3 Flubbers, dude. There's like the original black and white one. There's the remake of the original. And then there's the updated Disney one with Robin Williams.
Didn't they do after the first Flubber with, well, not the first Flubber, but the Flubber with Robin Williams, didn't they make a second one?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I remember in the first one, Robin Williams and the girl that he was talking with, a professor or something at the college, they ended up getting married at the end of Flubber. I thought that they came out with the second one to come to follow that one up.
I actually don't know. Okay.
Oh God, Google, why are you my nemesis?
There's my phone. Robin Williams Flubber 2. Yeah, 97 trailer.
There's 5 films. The Flubber franchise consists of American science fiction comedy films with 3 theatrical releases and 2 made-for-television films.
Okay. That's crazy. Was a remake of Fred Mercury's the original Flubber. Thank you, Hostel. Garp. Never heard of Robin Williams' first movie called Guard. Oh, I got one, Reaper, and I
Yeah,
can't find this on the internet anymore. Pirates of Dark Water. Do any of you guys remember the TV show Pirates of Dark Water? Knowing she tot.
that would be a negatory. I do not remember that one.
Dude, we're talking way back in the 80s, man.
Oh, so about Flubber. In 1961, Walt Disney Pictures released the family movie The Absent-Minded Professor.
Okay.
The film about an absent-minded professor followed the story of Professor Ned Brainerd and his creation of a flying rubber dubbed Flubber. So that must be the black and white one, I think.
Okay. That would have been the original recreation of the movie.
Yeah, the Flubber movies in order. To date, there are 5 Flubber movies. The Flubber movie, The Absent-Minded Professor, 1961. Son of Flubber, 1963.
Yeah, that's
The Absent-Minded Professor, 1988. The Absent-Minded Professor Trading Places, 1989. And Flubber with Robin Williams in 1997.
Now, see, I know the original two, the first two you mentioned, but the middle two, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
because I remember the absent-minded professor. I could picture the actor in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
I think this picture comes from that movie.
That'd be the very first movie. Yes, that is the absent-minded professor right there.
Okay. Yeah, so I think
that's a scene from the movie. That's his dog in the movie.
Yeah, I think the two middle Absent-Minded Professor 88 and the Absent-Minded Professor Trading Places in 89, I think those may have been the two television series. Is what I'm thinking on that, but
wow. I just looked up what Big White's talking about. Robin Williams looks so fucking young in this movie. The World According to Garp. It's a 1982 American comedy drama.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never heard of that one.
No, me neither. But God. Now most people.
Flubber is a remake of The Absent-Minded Professor from 1961. So the Flubber in 97 was, you were correct, the literally the remake of the 1961 film.
Yeah, that's a remake of the original.
Your knowledge is spot on, my good sir.
See, I don't know music. In my house, music wasn't a thing. But when my dad got home from work, I was the remote and that TV was on.
Oh, when I was growing up, I never had control of the television, thank God. But growing up, me and my brother had our own TV in our room. Because like on Fridays, Saturday nights, my parents would let us stay up to watch the late night cartoons.
Yeah.
But they would put the sleep timer on the TV at max for 90 minutes, or I think back then it was like 180 minutes, I think. And then I found where my mother hid the remote.
Oh, game on.
Figured out how to turn off the sleep timer, and I laid up in my top bunk watching late night cartoons until 5 o'clock the next morning.
Hell yeah.
What's up, Gromies? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Gromies. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's.
How old's your daughter? How old's your daughter right now?
She's 5. She's turning 6 this August.
Perfect. You want to watch some beautiful, iconic, magical movies to get your daughter just fantasy mind going overdrive? You need to watch like old ones like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, The Never Ending Story, an old movie called Zapped with Scott Baio in it. The original Zapped. Them are just some awesome magical movies. Your daughter's right at the good age for some of the movies, man.
She actually, she's watching. She's seen every single Frozen movie so far. She's seen she's seen Happy Feet. I'm sorry, that was a funny movie.
Happy Feet was good. I liked Happy
Feet. God, like if you want my honesty though, I wish that they would bring back the cartoons from the 80s and 90s because our children are missing out so much.
Yeah.
Oh, the Labyrinth. Oh,
Yeah. Excellent movie.
It tripped me the fuck out.
Princess Bride. Oh my God, Andre the Giant and Princess Bride.
Pete the Magic Dragon. Oh, now that was a good movie. Oh my God, the kid was talking to a magical dragon.
All this woke bullshit and PC world that we're living in, man, the shit they're putting out now is just garbage.
Yeah.
Just garbage.
Oh,
Agenda. It's like an agenda of garbage.
What's that one movie with the flying cat or dog, that white thing in the fucking sky? Is that the Never Ending Story?
Yeah, Never Ending Story.
Yeah, okay. No, that's also the movie that my daughter would watch.
And
I would think. I remember watching that.
There's 2 parts. Never Ending Story.
Yes. Yep. The Indian in the Cupboard.
Great book. I've never seen the movie, but when I was a kid, I read the book. Awesome book.
The movie was really good. I enjoyed the movie.
Valcor. What's Valcor? There's one I don't know. Let's check out.
Never heard of it either.
Let's see. Valcor. I'm gonna have to type in Valcor movie because it came up with a recycling plant in Mexico.
Excuse me.
Oh, that was the dragon's name. Valcor was the dragon's name in Never Ending Story.
Okay. Yeah,
it was an Oriental dragon. It didn't have like an Americanized dragon, like has wings and stuff like that, and European dragons. Oriental
had its tail.
Don't have the wings. They have these long, slender snake bodies with big heads and little feet.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, so Valcor went from a dragon to a recycling plant. They recycled his ass. That's why there's a second movie.
Yeah, I will admit I really did like the Never Ending Story. It was different. No, I don't know how else to explain it. 1984.
Yeah, Gromers, he did fly like a dragon. That's an Oriental dragon. Most of them have like dog heads. You think of a chow dog and stuff, kind of like the puffy cheeks, and then the long stringy stuff. Yeah, just like that. See, and how his mustache is long and wispy.
Mm-hmm.
That's an Oriental style dragon.
And I believe he was. Hey, here we go. Here's another good picture.
Yeah, as a boy, I agree with you. Wizard of Oz, Star Wars. I don't know. Wizard of Oz is kind of evil, man. Like 10 minutes into the show, they're killing people. What the fuck?
There's that dragon from the Never Ending Story.
Yep. It's Valcor.
Dude, like even just seeing his picture, brings back just a flood of memories. But I need to figure out what he sounded like. You all right?
Oh no, I'm reading chat.
Oh,
mustache most definitely wearing a good call. Yeah. God, man, there's a lot of iconic stuff and dude, like if you had a boy, I'd be telling you start showing them like TV shows like Airwolf and Knight Rider and the original MacGyver, dude. MacGyver was MacGyver was awesome,
Gosh, like also cartoons that I grew up watching or my brother watched. Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
And nobody actually realized that the devil from Powerpuff Girls was gay.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the new Batwoman's gay, so I guess, whatever. SWAT Cats. I know what that is, but I never watched them.
Or how about when we were all growing up watching the Scooby-Doo cartoons before they even thought about the movies. When we were all kids and watching that, we never realized that Shaggy was high 99% of the time.
Oh yeah, my old man was a smoker. I knew what was up.
Yeah. Hey, Scooby, pass Shaggy the baggie.
Yeah, he could talk to a dog. I mean, come on, man.
Having a fart war in the middle of a fucking ride at.
Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle was cool. And Natasha.
Mind you, I didn't watch too much of Rocky and Bullwinkle, but when I did, it was a good watch. It was a good show.
Take it easy, Rocky Mountain. God, Pound Puppies, man. Fuck everything. Pound Puppies was the best because there was puppies. Yeah, a lot of good old stuff that like my nieces and nephews don't even fucking know about because my brother's an idiot. I don't remember the Wacky Races. Keep that one up. I love copy paste. Hanna-Barbera Productions. Yeah, that dude's wife is just a bitch. Took all Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a picture of the bad guy with the goofy hat and the dog that was like, oh, I do remember that. Oh my god.
Okay, so this was Dog Pound. This was the devil from Powerpuff Girls. Don't sit there and tell me that guy is not gay.
I'd say starting as a cross-dresser, but I don't judge. I don't judge. Scooby-Doo, G.I. Joe. I remember the original G.I. Joes, yeah. Yeah, Wacky Races was Hanna-Barbera. That was a Saturday morning thing. Thanks, guys. I feel old as shit now. Big life.
I didn't do it.
Ain't none of you said you ever heard of Pirates of Darkwater, damn it. That was an awesome movie. And it was a cross between a Chinese dialect and English.
Oh, so something like similar to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
You ever seen the series? God, I can't even think of it. A newer series. It's almost the same thing. I don't know.
Okay, what's your take on? Oh God, let's talk about like a couple new age movies. Lord of the Rings. What's your take on those?
Let's take a 3-hour walk. That's about it. I mean, it was good action scenes, but 95% of it was digital. I would have rather have seen live action scenes instead of a lot of the digital makeup, where you could tell, like, even when bodies were being thrown, the body was contorted into shit. You knew it wasn't a real person. It was all digital and shit.
Yeah, agreed.
It was a good, it was a really good show of digital technology with a walk in between.
Yeah. What about Star Wars?
The first 3 I liked. The follow-up 3 I liked as it continued the series, but the second Disney bought the Star Wars franchise, they bought Lucasfilms, they've ruined everything since.
Yeah, true.
Lord of the Flies was good. I like that. Swiss Family Robinson was good. Pirates of Darkwater. Yeah, check it, Gromies. Check it. Pirates of Darkwater is awesome.
Lord of the Flies. I remember watching the movie back in middle school and having to do a book report on it.
You watched the movie and did a book report. Let's see how late.
I watched the movie. I read the book. My teacher wanted like a 4-paragraph, book report done. I did a 6-page book report on Lord of the Flies, and my teacher's like, why? And I honestly think it's like a part of my ADHD. When I get focused onto something that I enjoy doing, I just get locked in.
Yeah. And yeah, Gromies, Disney's bought a lot of franchises and just fucking ruined them.
Yeah.
Especially Star Wars. And then whoever that chick was come out and said, well, we didn't have any storylines to follow and there wasn't canon. I almost dropped a nut. I was like, what? When you bought the franchise, he had the next 3 movies already written, okay, for one. Plus, there's over 28 other books, including 2 branch series worth of fucking canon you could have chose from. Who the fuck are you trying to lie to?
Yeah.
These fucking executives at Disney are just fucking idiots.
Now, if you want my honesty about the Star Wars movies too, like the first 6.
Yes.
You have A New Hope. Oh God. And I'm a Star Wars guy, and I forgot. Number 4 was A New Hope. Number 5 was Return of the Jedi. I think those 3 I like. I prefer the originals over the remake of them. Oh God.
I don't know. The remake kind of cleaned it up a little. I mean, like, they did a lot of digital cleanup with the remake that they did, remastered it and stuff.
Yeah, especially with Anakin Skywalker, because in the original they showed him as an old guy. That's why I liked it. But Star Wars movies in order. I gotta fucking.
Yeah, I love that they went back and like the second set of movies was supposed to be the first 3, and it was out. I actually liked that it was out of line because we saw the story. And then we saw the origins of the story as it played out. So I thought that was pretty cool the way they did that.
Yeah, they have, let's see, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. Oh my God, that is not.
Uh-oh, we have a flag on play.
Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Star Wars Episode
1.
What was Episode 1? God damn it.
1, 2, and 3 is what you need.
Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, The Last Jedi.
Okay.
I think. I know the Phantom Menace was Star Wars Episode 1 because of Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay.
Attack of the Clones, of course, the second one. And then The Last Jedi when Anakin turned to the dark side and lost his legs and arms due to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Even right there, each series of movies has its own series of branch off. Like Attack of the Clones, that wasn't the original Star Wars series. That was a branch off from the Clone Wars series.
Yep.
And the Attack of the Clones was literally the end of the Clone Wars series that nobody would know about unless they read the 6 books that are in canon about it.
Yeah.
But they had nothing to go on. Disney had nothing to go on when they bought the company. Oh my God, we were all alone.
Yeah, I know, right? even because when I heard about Disney buying Lucasfilm, I literally sat there and I'm like, oh no.
I know. The only thing Disney's ever purchased that they absolutely did not ruin is Pixar.
Yep.
Pixar is fucking awesome. And you want to know why? Because when Disney bought them, Pixar already had its own studios and everything. They didn't have to convert anything over. All they did was say, okay, keep doing what you're doing.
Yep, they kept the same employees and everything.
Yep. Pixar is wonderful, and that's the only company that Disney's ever bought that they didn't completely reformat, and it's the only company that Disney's ever bought that is truly making money for them.
Yeah. Now, mind you, something that along the Star Wars franchise or the Lucasfilm franchise, I think the only positive thing that came from Disney was The Mandalorian.
Yeah, no, Mandalorian's good, and
Yeah, I like that.
John Favreau's in charge of that one, or Favreau, however you say it.
Yep.
He's the director on that one, and dude, he took some like put his foot down a few times with Disney already. There was almost no season 2 of Mandalorian, period. Like there was going to be a season 1, and then halfway through season 1, he got in arguments with the studio because they wanted to do this, and he was like, no.
Yeah.
No. I love that guy. John Favreau is awesome. And what about the Goonies? Hey, you guys. Hey, man, I used to be able to do the truffle shuffle, man, like 6 months ago, and like 18 more pounds. I could have done the truffle shuffle for you.
I can't do that. I'm too skinny. No, but no, Goonies was a good movie.
Yeah.
That's a movie that I can actually go back to and watch, over and over again. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say like over and over again, but like I think I'd be able to watch the Goonies, at least once a month, once every 2 months.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good, wholesome movie. It really is. And the kids come out in the end, not the adults. It's like it's a good, wholesome movie.
When I first seen the Goonies, it literally reminded me something similar of like Scooby-Doo. Scooby and the kids never got in trouble. They always caught the bad guys.
Yeah.
What happened in the Goonies? The kids ended up coming out on top, and the bad guys were the adults, and they got hauled off to jail. So you think about Scooby-Doo. Okay, they capture the bad guy, they unmask him, he goes to jail. You rotten kids. Goonies. Same thing. What's up, CM?
My favorite was Natural Born Killers. That's what, Woody Harrelson?
I actually don't think I've seen that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's more of a, I don't want to say horror movie. It's kind of a horror story drama. Natural Born Killers. Full Metal Jacket. Oh my God, dude. I come from a military family, dude. I'm the last in my line in the military. My nephew's not going, and my niece isn't. That's not going to happen. But I'm the last in the line of my military, man. And I guarantee you, Full Metal Jacket at least a dozen times. Like once a year, like my old man was watching that. We were sitting down to watch that Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, what's a funny story, technically. You know how, especially with you being ex-military, you always carry your CAT card on you, correct?
No, in the 90s, they didn't have them. And you only get that if you go to the VA. If you register with the VA, you get your VA card or CAT card, whatever you want to call it. I've never been in the VA. I've never registered with the VA. When I got out of the military, I was healthy and fine. To this day, I couldn't tell you where my DD-214s are or even how to find them if I needed them for paperwork. Like if I had to go to an agency, fuck if I know.
Oh, wow.
I was out of the military back in 95.
How many years did you serve?
I did my 2. I went in just at the end of Desert Storm, the last year of Project Desert Storm. And when we moved into Iraq was when I went in the military.
And did you ever see any battle time at all?
No.
You got lucky.
No, it's just where I was stationed at. It was just sitting in desert around oil. We protected oil fields. That's all. All I ever did. I mean, we sat around. We played cards. There was nothing. Once in a while, some asshole from God knows where would take a pot shot at a Jeep 300 yards away from us and stuff. But locals being stupid. Other than that, we were sitting in holes in the oil fields, man. And there was nothing.
Oh wow.
You get some asshole local drunks might come try and burn a derrick once in a while. You run them off.
Yeah.
And I mean, people go in the military because of what America can be, not what it is. Okay, but in reality, even in Vietnam, you're over there protecting poppy fields. You're protecting somebody else's oil fields. You're protecting what America wants, not American values.
Yeah.
And I learned this. I absolutely learned this. And so when I got out of the military, man, I walked away. Just my DD-214, I don't think I had that paperwork for a week. It went in a drawer somewhere, and I'd never seen it again.
Understandable.
And that was 20 plus years ago.
Opens drawer. Oh, there it is.
Oh no, I've moved at least half a dozen times since then. Been married, divorced, got shit. That shit's gone, long gone.
I hear you.
Oh, that's a good one. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That's actually a story about Hunter Helmsley, a writer. And dude, if you don't know who Hunter Helmsley is, Reaper, look him up and read his writings. They're fucking amazing. And the truth behind some of his shit. I believe his name. God, what was his name? Somebody can tell me in there. Hunter something. Thomas Hunter.
And he's an author?
Yes. He used to write for a newspaper. And the movie really is like the life he lived. It's fucking crazy. Like movie stars and shit would go to this guy. It was like almost like a guru acceptance thing to party with this guy for a weekend and hear what he had to say. This dude was awesome. God, I'm gonna look it up. Fear and Loathing was about what? Or about who? I think Hunter Thompson.
Yeah, I actually streamed a game to YouTube the other day.
Yeah, Hunter Thompson is his name.
Hunter Thompson?
Yes.
That name sounds really familiar. Like I've read his books before.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh, okay. Yeah. King County Jail. I remember now. Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Yeah, crazy but good movie. Wild stories this guy had to tell, man. But that was back in a time like you could get on an airplane as you were smoking a cigarette, still carrying the glass of whiskey from the complimentary bar in the waiting area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could still walk on the plane like that, you know? That fucking 80s were just a free-for-all, buddy. 70s and 80s were like a free-for-all.
Oh yeah, I've heard plenty of stories about the 70s and 80s.
And I think Fear and Loathing, the best scene in that movie is when the cop trying to pull him over after he's seen the bats. The cop goes to try and pull him over, and he explains the whole theory of why he pressed down on the gas pedal while he has his turn signal going. Because you don't want him to think you're running, but you want to give enough space so you can strategically plan yourself when you do pull over. And then just as he catches up to you, yes, that's the time. It's fucking great. That whole scene, how it plays out, is just fucking hysterical, man.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, go watch Fear and Loathing. You'll laugh, dude. You'll laugh. And the dude sitting in a convertible with his briefcase on his lap doing cocaine. As the cocaine just flies away, he's like, God did that. Did you see what God just did to me? It's fucking...
God said no and blew all the coke away, man.
It had to have been God. Well, like I said, 70 miles an hour down the highway in a convertible, trying to do cocaine off a briefcase on your lap. What the fuck? Oh yeah, hysterical. That oh man, Big White. That is a good one. Just sitting there thinking about that movie, I'm cracking up. Good pick, dude. Good pick. Oh.
There's just
Private
too many movies.
Good.
There's too many movies that I haven't watched in a long time, and
Yeah.
there's shows that I need to catch up on, but at the same time, I'm just like, meh, I'll do it tomorrow.
I mean, like Full Metal Jacket, you know, the classic scene everyone really thinks about mostly. At least I would say is that bathroom scene. Private Paul, why are you in my latrine?
What are you?
That guy's name is
No.
Henry.
I'm sitting here going, what the hell am I listening to? And I forgot that I had music on this entire time.
Oh, jeez. No, that guy's name is Henry. He was actually a drill sergeant, and he wasn't meant to play in the movie. He was like one of those consultant guys to make sure it looked authentic. And as he's instructing these people and showing them how to berate these fuckers standing in a line, the director's like, yo, just, you want to do this? And that's how he got the part, man. He was a consultant that just fucking knew it.
Right. Oh, what about Major Pain?
That was a good comedy. That was another lighthearted comedy.
It was. Throws a grenade, kids say, that ain't real.
Yo, that's a real thing, Big White. Although we never had a blanket party on anybody in the military. But we did put a guy in his metal locker and toss him out a second-story window. We did do that to a guy. That motherfucker, he was like a little short. Dude was only like 5'5", maybe 5'6", black guy. But he was stubborn as all as hell. He'd get in the drill sergeant's face because he knew the drill sergeants wouldn't just beat on him. Even though I have seen people go into a room with 2 drill sergeants and them carry him out because he fell down the stairs. Because the only problem is we were in a 1-story building. Don't know what to tell you. Only people in there were drill sergeants and him. And the sergeant, both sergeants saw him fall down the stairs.
Yeah. He fell down the stairs.
Welcome to the 90s. That's how it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this dude would cause us extra laughs. We'd be doing push-ups like the middle of the night. He'd be like,
Jesus.
He'd be up out of his bunk doing something, and sergeant come around. Everybody was out. We'd be running. You want to be awake? Everyone can be awake. Oh, this dude, even after basic, man, this guy was just a fuck.
Oh, Jesus. I'm actually surprised that he made it through basic.
Dude, like they almost did it. We literally put him in one of them metal lockers. Back then we had double metal lockers. You know, one side was you, one side was them. Put him in one of the lockers, went whoop, right out the fucking window.
Oh, jeez. Oh, so you tossed him out the window in the locker?
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, he had it coming to him.
I mean, we pushed out so it was feet first when it landed. We didn't drop him on his head. Well, fuck that dude.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst thing we did to anybody. Like, on a personal level, that's the worst thing we did to anybody. Out a window in his own locker.
Yeah, and see what's funny too is that growing up, I wanted to be an Air Force pilot when I was growing up, you know. But my water diabetes has literally kept me out of the military. I've checked with every branch.
Hey, Echo.
Marines, Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, Army, Reserves. You know, everything.
You just joined a few years too late. Like my dad has what they call an aortic bicuspid valve. In his aorta, instead of having 3 valves, 2 of them grew together. So he only has 2 valves now. He's got one small one and one big one. And years and years later, my brother's born. When he tried to go in the military, he has the exact same heart defect. They wouldn't let him in.
Yep.
And my old man served 20 years and come out as a fucking sergeant at MP. He was military.
Yeah. See, I think that's what happened. I was just a wee bit too late.
Yeah. A few years earlier, they wouldn't have given a fuck about that. Or if we were in war times, like if we were like in the middle of a war, they'd have probably let my brother in. But it was peacetime, so no, that's okay.
Yeah. And I don't know how. Okay, I if you want my honesty, we've already been bombed by Afghanistan multiple times.
Maybe.
You know, we're still in other countries that we have no right being in.
Most definitely.
Our military gets paid less than an NFL star.
Absolutely.
And yet military is putting their lives on the line for our freedom.
Not really.
Yeah, true. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. I honestly don't. If you want my honesty, I don't know what to believe anymore when it comes to military.
Military defends America's interests. Period. There's no and the military is the defense arm of America. And if America has interest in something and it's being attacked, we will defend it.
Yeah.
Whether it be a country or it be oil. You know what I'm saying? Or poppy fields that the CIA wants. If it's an interest, we are there to protect it.
Yeah, we want that poppy field for governmental experiments on heroin.
Whatever.
Yeah. I just honestly think it's really effed.
Well, when you put people in charge that are disconnected from how the world truly works, things get fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when you put somebody that's been a politician all their life in charge of people that they have nothing in common with or no connection in any way with, yeah, the people are gonna say fuck you. I mean, or they're gonna say okay to two things, and that third thing you're gonna be fucked on. I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah. Alrighty, Big White. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, take it easy, Big White. Much love. What up, Echo One?
What's up, Echo? But yeah, no, life is just weird right now.
Well, it's like YouTube, man. YouTube's fantasy land.
Yeah, true.
That's how I feel about YouTube. 90% of YouTube is fantasy land. You don't get a whole lot of, like these channels, just people talking about life, you know?
Yeah.
Like some of the biggest YouTube channels out there are like prank channels and let's be goofy and do this, or, you know, it's not about real life shit.
Yeah. And I think, and that's also what I look for too, especially when I'm wanting to watch YouTube. People who are real.
There you go.
You know, people who are living life to its fullest and doesn't give a fuck what anybody says. You know.
That's true.
If you want my honesty, I'm glad that Stoney's back.
Oh yeah. He was just having some liver issues. It worked out.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
No, what else you got going on today though?
Well, here in about 4 or 5 minutes, I gotta take that long trek into the house and climb down a flight of stairs and change my laundry from washer to dryer. But then I gotta climb back up those fucking stairs, and I gotta tell you, man, stairs are my goddamn kryptonite.
Same with my wife after a long day at work.
It's just one step at a time. Dun dun dun
Yep.
dun.
There'll be times to where, you know, me and the wife will be walking back from her work because I'll go and pick her up and we don't have a car, so why not walk? It's nice out. there'll be times to when we get home, she's wanting to sit down and take a break at the bottom of the stairs, and I have the house keys. I'm like, okay, well, I'll run up the stairs, unlock the house real quick, and then when she's ready to come up the stairs, I mean, you've seen her,
Yeah, your wife's not around, is she?
No.
Okay. You know what you should invest in that she would think is corny, but love you so much for the thought? Is a tandem bike. So she can take the bike to work, and then after work you could walk up there and she could just sit in back while you bring her home.
True, yeah.
Dude, at first she would think it's the most corniest thing, but the first time you showed up at her work to do that, she would fucking love you so much, dude.
Oh, she already does. She's put up with my ass for the last 5 years.
A tandem bike, dude. I swear to God, it sounds really corny, but
yeah, I see where you're coming with on that. I just honestly want to get her a bike. She's actually been wanting one so that she's able to get to work a lot easier.
Let's see. Can we find you a tandem bike?
Oh God, that's too expensive.
Really?
That's too expensive. I don't want people to freaking buy me a tandem bike. I can get it my damn self.
I ain't buying you shit. I'm just looking at the price. I've never looked at a price of a tandem bike. I'm like, well, how much are they?
I know. I'm just saying that in general,
Oh wow, oh God. I don't know. Shit.
What's it showing?
Between 600 and 3,000.
Yeah, but that's a good down payment on a car.
Are you kidding me? Hell, they got one that seats 4 for 1,200.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, here we go. Alibaba, $180. That's cheaper than a mountain bike.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, seriously, $180. That's not bad.
It ain't bad actually. No, I have my subscribers spoil my dog. One of my subscribers actually purchased her service vest for us.
Oh, that's very cool.
Let's see. We've gotten dog food from people ordering it on Instacart. Dog treats, dog toys. Oh, you name it. My dog is spoiled.
Dude, you gotta look at like Craigslist around your area or something.
I honestly don't trust Craigslist.
Dude, they got
I trust Facebook Marketplace a lot better. If you want my honesty.
Well, they got like an 8-seater bike that where 4 people are pedaling, and it's got a canopy over it, so you could like ride in style.
Wait, it's a side by side, right? It's like it has 4 wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. People, they actually, over at Alki Beach in Seattle, they actually have a rental place that actually rents those out. Same with longboards, skateboards, paddle boards, electrical longboards, bikes, skates. Like you got everything down on Alki Beach.
This is a fucking rabbit hole, dude. I just found a site that you can get tandem bikes for cruisers, mountain bike tandem bikes, for speed, tandem bikes for speed for the road, hybrid tandem bikes, chopper style tandem bikes. I'm like, are you like a fucking rabbit hole, man?
What rabbit hole did you find?
No shit. The rabbit hole of the bicycling world.
You're like sitting there seeing a unicycle.
Jesus, man.
Oh God, the last time that I ever tried to ride a unicycle was back in 2nd grade.
I don't think I've ever tried.
Well, we were able to do it before school because our PE teacher had what he would do is he'd hold like a unicycle session right before school for students who show up like really early, like I did.
Oh, jeez.
So before we went to class, we were all able to have some fun in the gymnasium and ride unicycles around for like a half hour before school. So, but the thing was though, is because you know how schools, they have breakfasts as well as lunches. And the thing with the PE teacher, yeah, the thing that the PE teacher told us all was you have two choices when you get here to school. One, you can come to the gymnasium and you can learn how to ride a unicycle, or two, you can have breakfast. Those are your two choices. You know, before class, like you can't go and get breakfast and then show up in the gymnasium thinking that you can ride one of the unicycles.
Dude, you had to have gone to like a ritzy preppy ass school. Ain't no breakfast. They barely fed you lunch when I was in school. And if the good day was pizza day, because like someone always saved a slice, and when you went outside for whatever, it was like a frisbee, man. Some of them pizzas were hard as little square. Fuck. They didn't.
Yeah. Those like square pizzas that are like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of them are always burnt.
Yep, I remember those. Yeah. Donuts was my usual thing for breakfast before school.
Whole packet of salt and like 2 peppers just to get some fucking flavor out of the damn thing.
Yeah.
And you going to school having breakfast and shit, man? What kind of school you go to?
It was a school up in Everett, Washington.
Damn.
That I went to. Yeah, my kindergarten teacher ended up being my first and second grade teacher as well.
Oh, okay.
Her name was Mrs. Good, Good.
See, the truth is, he went to some private prep school.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Nope. You kidding me? My parents couldn't even afford to get me braces. If my mother couldn't afford to get me braces, I don't think she'd put me in a private school. My mother threatened me with military school, and I looked at her and I said, "Do it."
Do it. Do it.
And I looked at her and she's like, "You want me to?" I said, "You're not going to." She never did.
I wish my old man would put me in military school when I was younger. I was a fuck up of a kid. I was a fuck up of a kid. It would have been earlier.
Looking back now, I can agree with that.
And don't get me wrong, I mock the military a lot, and I fucking absolutely hate my government because I fully feel that they no longer work for the people. But that's another story. But the military will teach you discipline. Yep. And my takeaway from the military is discipline in, as far as in my life. Like before I was in the military and got out, man, I could have gave a fuck about my laundry. It went in the drawer unfolded, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And and to this day I keep my drawers organized and shit. And I'm better off for it. Yep. So like military school is a good thing in my mind. I don't think people should go into the military anymore and support a government that doesn't work for the people. But I think military school and the discipline behind it is an absolutely good thing.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, I mean, because I was a hell of a kid too. I was skipping school. I was smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, always at the skate park, never home on time, always lied to my parents, and if you want my honesty, looking back on it, I wish that my mother did put me in military school. I honestly, if I could go back, I would have had my mother put me in military school because I would have learned a lot, and it's not just, everyday basic stuff, but respect, tolerance, like name something that the military can teach you on how to do mental wise that, there's no prescription drug that could.
Now, Underground Tomes has an absolutely valid point. Okay. And he says farming teaches discipline. Absolutely it does. And the good thing about farmers is the amount of time that they spend with their family versus people living in the city that aren't spending that time with their family because their family's not working with them. They're not working on their own property. They're not working near their home.
Yeah.
Yeah, farming definitely teaches discipline, and there's something to be said about having a family that is close and works together.
Yeah, I mean, if you want my honesty, I mean, yeah, I'm living in an apartment right now, but later on in life, I'm wanting to own a farm. I'm wanting to own acres of property. I'm wanting to own animals. Because Underground Thomas is right. Farming definitely teaches discipline, and it also helps keep your family a lot closer.
Yeah.
My-
Because when you're farming and stuff, it's not your life. Even if you're a single guy with no kids or wife, you still have other lives that you have to worry. Your animals, the life of your fucking crop. You can't just ignore it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to learn discipline. So yeah, that's a great comment, Underground Towns.
Actually, give me a second. I need to grab me something to drink. Cottonmouth has been bestowed upon my body.
And I'm going to sit here silently, meditating on the thought that here in a couple minutes, I have to go climb a flight of stairs twice. And it sucks. And my bowl's almost empty too.
Sorry about that.
Oh, not a problem. I actually got to take off, man. I got to go down in the basement and deal with the laundry. I'm probably just going to stay down there. The ones that are in the dryer, I'll just fold down there. So,
Is it only one basement or two?
Just one.
Okay. Whew, you're lucky then. My grandmother up in before you go, my grandmother had to walk down. If she was up in her bedroom, she had to walk down 4 flights of stairs just to get to the laundry.
Jesus.
Because their old house was like a multi-level.
Yeah.
So it was 7 stairs up to where the bedrooms and bathroom was, 7 stairs down to the first basement, 7 stairs down to the second basement, and then just for shits and giggles, 7 stairs down to the next basement below that where the laundry machines were.
Damn, that was an old ass house, full root cellar like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And actually, this house was built. Let's see. They moved in that house back in 98, 99, and it was just built maybe a year before that.
Damn. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But either way, I got to take off. It was good chilling, chatting with you. Take it easy,
Definitely,
man.
brother. Take it easy, man. Oh. We have a root cellar, but just full of spiders and booze my dad tried to make. I hear that, man. Yeah, so like the status says, guys, I'm getting sick and tired of, haters talking shit. I'm getting sick and tired of just haters in general, so that's why the status is what it says. But yeah, no, my grandparents ended up moving out of that house, and they actually live in a townhome up in Minnesota. So they're doing a lot better too. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's very true. Minnesota is. I actually like Minnesota, especially during like the late summer, early fall time up in Minnesota. It's very beautiful up there. Wintertime, gets too fucking cold. But you're able to go ice fishing though. Yeah, no, exactly. You know, that's how I look at it too. It's just the nature of streaming. I mean, what, we're sitting at 560 subs right now. I mean, if you want my honesty, I'm not looking to get famous off of YouTube. If you want my honesty, you know, I created this YouTube to where we were all able to have it. I know I live stream so much, but what else am I supposed to do if I'm bored and I got nothing else going on that day? Why not come live and talk with the people who, you know, who matter the most to me, honestly. Even if you're not subscribed, but you're not a hater, you matter. If you're a hater, you matter too. You know, but stop trying to sit there and talk shit about someone that you don't even know. I guess it's just a circle of life of YouTube, I guess. Okay, hold on. Shit, I missed it. What? I'm confused.
Everyone, and welcome back to some more esports talk. My name is Hunter, and as usual, thank you so much for watching. Another just little update video for you guys that is actually pretty big news and pretty exciting news for the Apex community, and that is the notorious hacker Toofy getting caught.
What happened to Toofy? He's in jail. That man is going through the court process right now.
What are you waiting for? Let's do this.
Ooh. Do I have any ink? Yeah.
Tried to warn him. Tried to tell everybody.
Only one.
Yeah, our dude is now.
Now that is an Apex player for NRG by the name of Rogue, and Rogue is claiming that Toofy
This is it right here.
in a legal battle right now with Respawn.
Only piece of ink I got.
Legalities and getting sued by Respawn themselves.
Got it from my dad. Because my dad passed away in 95. And I got this back when I was 21, 22.
He had people even like Shiv banned for just cussing him out because they were so upset with the havoc that Toofy was causing in the game and in these higher ranked games that they couldn't.
I've been thinking about getting this redone.
And many content creators and professional players were very upset with the situation because it felt like Toofy could just.
Would I ever get another one?
Players, and at the end of the day, just.
I'm not sure.
There was no way really to catch
you know, because
people said that he would change his hardware and stuff like that.
For my uncle put it, mind you, my uncle's tatted up as fuck, but the way that I see it is that for me, if I were to get another tattoo, it would have to be symbolic. You know, just like how this one is for my dad. But I'm honestly wanting to get this one redone, reshaded, recolored. And then also I'm going to be having a purple outline put on as well. So then, because the reason why of the purple to go around, like outline the tattoo, is because so then it can make it pop a little bit more. Get a Scooby-Doo tattoo? No.
I started cheating in Apex Legends since Season 2. And yes, it is very easy to cheat on Apex Legends. You just need to search on Hume 20.
Name is Toofy. They are ruining our fun, breaking the ranked ladder. For months and months, one of them has been running free, unstoppable. His name is Toofy. This is now history. Who is Toofy?
So, I am Toofy. I live in Belgium 27 years. And I work on an ordinary work in a factory as operator.
When did you start cheating? Does it require any skill?
I started cheating in Apex Legends since Season 2. And yes, it is very easy to cheat on Apex Legends. You just need to search on internet a software for it.
Basic form for a journalist. We have to do it for online and TV coverage.
There you go. Here you see. Here's the menu.
So yeah, I would just need a small confirmation video, like I'm Tufi, we will see each other, like, you know, for a security reason. Like we said, I'm Tufi. I have they will make you sign the form, and I have the ID.
Hi, it's Tufi. It's me with identification number 14M81PC1. And I think we're ready to see each other next week. Thank you.
So Boro goes through this whole process for months on end and is pretty much lying to Tufi to say that, hey, I'm a journalist, I can get you famous, I can get you known, I'll put you out there in the mainstream, and Tufi goes along with it, shows him his ID, you know, for credential checks and stuff like that, and so Boro ends up getting all of the information on the hacker that Respawn has been trying to catch. At the end, he ends up confronting Tufi and saying, hey, I'm not actually a journalist, and that is when things take a little bit of a turn, and Tufi obviously gets upset about the situation.
What is the bad news?
What is the bad news?
I'm not a journalist.
What you are?
I'm not a journalist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and?
Yeah, so you got baited, bro. So if I send it to Mr. Hideouts now, what you gonna do?
No, you can even send it to the EA company, my friend.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I did send it to Respawn.
It's not gonna happen as should. It's not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, you
That's
think
what
so?
I'm telling you.
You think
Yeah,
so?
I think so.
Yeah.
And again, I'll say we don't know the validity of this video. We're not 100% sure that this is Tufi. There's really no way to know, but we do have NRG Rogue claiming that Tufi is buried under legal fees and just a big legal mess in general. And then we have this content creator, Boro, who says, hey, I got all of his information by acting like this journalist, and Respawn has him now at this point. Underneath his video, Boro says that the short version is that he lied to Tufi, said I'm a journalist, made a fake interview, and he gave me his ID and filmed himself. Then in the long version, he ends up saying that a few weeks ago, Tufi started getting arrogant and was more and more showing off on big streams. Some streamers started giving in to Tufi, and other streamers continued to fight against him. And then he says that Tufi did an interview with iLoot Games, and Boro figured that he could start with his plan where he would pretend to be a journalist making a gaming documentary. After that, the video plays out as we know it, and we see him ending up getting his ID and everything like that. Boro says that for the people thinking that it's fake, you can see his Discord ID on YouTube matching the one in the Discord DM, and that he called Tufi 3 times. I hope that he was indeed caught. I hope that this is all valid and that there's no, lies going on and people just pretending like he did, or, hearing stuff through the grapevine. And
But yeah,
that
I'm wanting to
actually did
update my
happen.
dad's
So,
tattoo.
let me know what you guys think about this situation. Are you glad that Tufi was banned?
But guys, I'm gonna hop off of here for now. I'll be live on Twitch a little bit later,
Let me know in the comments below, guys. Until
and
next time,
I'll also
be
be
safe
live
and
again
healthy.
later on tonight with another panel, hopefully. We'll just have to wait and see. And we all know how the saying goes. Haters gonna hate. So yeah, much love, everybody. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.